Hello, my dears. Easter is just around the corner. Today, stuffed eggs, a little different this time with a twist. For this, we need pepper, paprika powder, wild salmon, dill, an organic lemon, spicy mustard, mayo, cream cheese, and creme fraiche. I've put all of that into a bowl here. Horseradish, salt, and hard-boiled eggs. I boiled the eggs for 9 minutes, but you can also boil them for 10 minutes just to make sure they're nice and firm. Now we'll cut them in half, and then we want to put the yolks into a bowl. Just crumble the yolk in here and set the egg whites aside. Just press it briefly and the yolk will come out. Snip, snip, exactly. I'll just make 4 now because I still need the other 4 as an appetizer tonight. I'd rather fill those fresh so they don't get soggy. But you can already see I'm making a bit more. That's, you see, okay, I'm only using half the ingredients everywhere here, so don't let that confuse you. The recipe is for 8 eggs. I'm making 4 for you now, and then another 4 tonight for my 4 guests. So don't be surprised, I'm only adding half each time here. Half of the mayo, half of the creme. It's not a big deal if I use the mayo spoon for this, since I'm going to mix the rest together again for tonight. Then add the cream cheese. Then you can just add it back in immediately. We'll still have a bowl for tonight. Then add the mustard. I'll just put that right back in here as well. With the horseradish, I actually add a bit more because I want it to be very horseradish heavy. Then add a bit of fresh lemon juice. Not too much, just a little. Of course, you wouldn't put that in regular boiled eggs or in deviled eggs. But with the salmon and dill, which is what we want to make today, it really adds a nice freshness. Yeah, that's why we're doing it this way. Paprika powder. I used hot paprika because I prefer it. I like it more with some pepper, so let's add a pinch of pepper too. And now we'll add some dill as well. Feel free to cut it a bit coarser so we can really taste the dill. We'll add it in like this. And now we'll mix everything together with a fork, or you can use a whisk, but I like to start with a fork. Because that way you can mash the egg yolk a bit. Yeah, and it should become a homogeneous mixture. And once you've mashed it a bit, you can go in with the whisk again and really stir it well with the whisk. Quickly tidied up, put the things in the fridge. Now you take a regular piping bag. I only have disposable piping bags here. The others are still in the car downstairs. And now just fill in the egg yolk mixture here. That's also a relic from the old days. But again, just because these dishes are old doesn't mean they're not delicious. Sure, this is a bit modified now, yeah, with the smoked salmon, but of course that also makes it special. First, I'll put a bit of dill on the plate. Now the eggs go on top. Probably for suffering. And now we take a half slice of this beautiful wild salmon and put it into the bottom of the egg. And just like that, you set yourself apart from the others. And what could be better at Easter than trying a bit of salmon to see if it's good? I mean, this is wild salmon. Well, wild salmon is expensive, but Easter only comes once a year. So you can treat yourself to some nice salmon, right? And now, my dears, here's what you do. And be really generous here. Put a nice big dollop of the mixture on top. Yeah, not too little, don't skimp on it. There should be a good amount on top. You see, even with all the ingredients, it's almost as much as what you mix together. Yeah, we only made half the amount. And now we'll add a bit of fresh pepper on top here, just for the looks. And now I'll put a little sprig on top of each one. We're done, my dears. Just look at this, if that doesn't look beautiful. 5 minutes of work, super quick, great thing for a buffet, and they taste excellent. Well, of course, we haven't tried them yet, but you can see they're almost a bit too big. It would be easier with a knife and fork, but let's see. Wait. If you don't like it, it's your fault. Seriously, it tastes great. Make it yourself, like subscribe. Yeah, I know it's annoying. When I keep mentioning it, you just have to do it, otherwise nothing happens. Yeah, people don't leave likes. I don't know what else I should do. Way too few. Anyway, enjoy your meal. I wish you a happy Easter. Have a great few days and enjoy it until next week. Take care. Bye. See you.